big or small.
Yeah.
Have you had anyone who's ever like kind of reached out to you and is like,
Yeah.
All the time.
Have you
literally all the time?
and what does that look like?
The truth is like, man, I want to give them all the cheat codes for free. Like, I
Yeah.
will literally walk them through how to set everything up that I've ever done,
Damn.
and like I have no secrets. You
Can
know what
I
mean?
sit
Like,
down with you? I'm trying to
No, for real, right? They're like, bro, like let's like show me how to do this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, because like the reality is all the information's out there. Like how to
Yeah.
make content
Yes.
is out there. It's all it's more like saying and doing that. Like you
It's
really
the way you
need to
say
do.
it, they understand
Yeah.
it.
So
Exactly.
how do you differentiate helping someone and realizing that you're helping someone and trying to motivate them to do a brand or whatever, and how do you differentiate that from you just don't want to put in the work, you're just trying to just
Dude,
Yeah.
that is such a good question. Because like
Dang.
I cross that line all the time. Where
Yeah.
I'm like pouring into somebody like, man, like I'm just trying to help you out. I want to show you something, and then I realize like they just don't have it. in
Yeah.
them. And so like some people are really good at like sniffing that out. Not me. I'm like
You're just like,
I'm
I wanna help
romantic,
everybody.
dude. Like some
I'm gonna
kid
tell
comes to me
everybody.
and I'm like, I'm gonna
They
help
taking
you.
advantage of you.
Well, they
you
don't
out
know
there,
it. They don't know
You
that
out
they
there
are.
doing everything for them. You build their logo. You
Yeah, exactly.
He's in the trenches.
And they're like, now post it for me.
you managing
And
their
you-
social media.
And what's interesting is that you can tell who's just trying to cut through and who's trying to
Yeah,
really build something, because
yeah.
you see, do they take that information and apply
What do
it,
they do?
or do they
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
information and just don't end up doing anything?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
100%.
Have
Yeah.
you ever had anybody kind of reach out and be like, hey, how do I?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of people ask me how to grow on social media and this and that. And honestly, I'm like, you got to be yourself. And the thing is that most people don't even know who they are. So that's why they can't even work on that. And it's hard. It really is, because I didn't know who I was until I really started TikTok. Because when I was on YouTube, I was like, hi, my name is Evelyn. Like I had a high pitched voice.
You don't even talk like that.
You know damn well I do not have a high pitched voice. I was trying to be perfect, trying to be somebody that I wasn't. So how you can't really show that to people. You have to tell them, you have to find yourself, and then I can show you the basic steps like post, be consistent, blah blah blah. But everything else they have to do it within themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like building your own brand.
Yeah,
in a sense.
same
You have to
thing.
figure out what it is. you know?
Exactly. And you can't help people with that part.
Yeah.
You can't. You can do the rest, the technical stuff, but everything else they got to do it within
You just got
themselves.
to come within yourself.
And I've had people, them wanting, what do you think I am? Like, who do you think I can be on social media? You can't. Like, you can't do that. Yeah.
It's like it's different for everybody. Some people are like really, really raw and that like and authentic, and that works for them, and they can keep pushing
Yeah,
that out.
exactly.
And then some people are like, it's like the Kardashians or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, they're known for being perfect. You know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's authentic to them. Like they like believe in that, and they're gonna keep pushing that out.
Yeah.
Like I like what you said about the numbers thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I used to think that way. I would
Yeah,
like,
that's the problem.
go off of that metric versus like my own happiness.
Exactly.
Can we get you closer on the mic?
Yeah. Like I would go off of that. Like what does the internet think of my stuff versus
Exactly.
like what do I think of it? And that like honestly when I switched it up and it's like, man, like I just want to put out what makes me happy, then stuff really started popping off. Then we
Exactly.
started-
That's when it
Yeah.
starts growing. When you start thinking about numbers, you don't see people anymore. You see numbers. And then that's the problem. You lose touch with reality. It's seriously like that. It consumed me for like a month. And then I was like, no, I was nobody before. I'm nobody now. Like, let's continue to do
Real
what we
talk.
are. And that's why, yeah, that's when you really grow, because you're not focused about how many followers I got today,
Yeah.
how many likes I got today. And it just naturally grows organically.
And it kind of relieves like a certain pressure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially having like, I can imagine like, because you have over 1 million followers, right? So it's like
Yeah.
the pressure of like, okay, I have so many followers, so I feel like I need to have this many likes, this many shares.
Yeah.
And so when you're not worried about that, you just like, I'm
I
just
would
gonna
sit
post,
down and
I'm just gonna
cry
be
every
me.
day because I get shadow
'Cause
banned.
you're shadow banned
People
every
hate on
other
me.
month.
People don't like me. I got one like today.
Every other month I see Evelyn going on a rant on TikTok about how she's shadow banned and how TikTok is not paying her.
Don't worry.
But I'm like, how are you going to expect to get paid again if you get out here trashing TikTok?
Trashing them, bro, for real. It's because at the end of the day, I mean, I be bashing them, because I do it. But
Get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
because TikTok don't be appreciating me. No. But honestly, I think that if you just start focusing on, okay, I really enjoy this, it doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
literally doesn't matter because you're gonna get that one message from that one person. Whatever you're doing changed my life, and that's worth 100 million likes. It's literally worth everything else.
Yeah.
A 10 out of 10.
It's been super like interesting because we were talking about TikTok. You know, whenever we had our episode, and I have a couple of videos that got like 10,000 plus views or whatever, and they're covers of like old Christian songs, like in Spanish. And I remember singing, did a cover of one, and I went on live.
No way.
I went on live, and somebody commented like, "Hey, I reestablished my relationship with God because of you," and I said.
What?
And I said, and I didn't. This person didn't have like a profile picture, so there was no way of me like maybe.
Yeah.
So and I saw the comment, and I said, oh dang, like that's what's up. Like I said, how? And I said, how? And they were like, one of your singing videos that you did just made me realize that it wasn't God's fault for everything that was happening. And I was just
Wow, that's crazy.
like, and I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah,
like, I'm
yeah.
just singing songs that I just thought were
Exactly.
cool. And it's just like that one thing that will stick with somebody. That one thing that sees your brand or that sees your message, do no evil.
Yeah.
Or the fact that you went out your way to provide food for everyone. Man, I would have charged them at least $1, something. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like people seeing that willingness to serve and to help and to just give back and not
Oh my
expect
God,
anything
yeah.
in return.
Yeah.
Like I don't expect anything in return for someone saying that. Or I'm sure you don't expect anything in
Bro,
return for
no.
someone saying.
Nah, I'm charging. Nah, I'm kidding. No, that's true. And you know what? I think that if you keep that always in mind, even when you're making it big, because we know you are, right? But when you guys make it big and everything, you're going to appreciate all of these moments. You're going to look back. I celebrated the 2 people that were constantly there. Now we have 2 million people, and it's the same for me. And I think you're going to really appreciate that 10 times more.
That's so